This is from Lou from Destin, Florida. Is Baker Mayfield now destined to be just another Johnny Manziel? Boom. Perfect. Bingo. That's it in a nutshell, so to speak. I'm not saying that Lou is a nut, but for me, that is a nutty point of view shared by right now about 99.99999% of the sports world when it comes to Baker Mayfield. Is he on path to become just another Johnny Manziel? I cannot tell you from the bottom of my heart how wrong I think that question is. But I'm here to tell you right off the bat, I'm the last man standing. I believe I'm the last man on earth still defending Baker Mayfield, but I have from the start. I dug in before that draft. I said he should go number one in the draft, and I haven't wavered. And just to give you a little backstory, this is where I live. This is what I do. This is what Undisputed is. It boils down to the courage of your convictions. It boils down to having an authentic opinion that you believe in with all your heart and soul, and standing by that opinion through thick and thin. With Baker, last year was mostly real thin. He was hurt. Game 2, shattered his shoulder and tore his labrum. And he just kept on sucking it up and playing, much to my detriment on Undisputed. My partner Shannon Sharp went so far as to call him a bust. Baker Mayfield is a bust. You'd think this has become a nightmare for me, a disaster for me, but it's not at all. I still believe in Baker Mayfield exactly the way I did from the start. In my career, I first covered pro football right out of college. I covered Don Shula's Miami Dolphins at the Miami Herald. That was 1974. That's how long I've been doing this. And in my career, I have never experienced anything like the canceling of Baker Mayfield. He has been canceled by all of social media. He is over. He is out. He is defunct. He is a bust, according to everything I read and hear. Now starting to seep into all the media coverage of Baker Mayfield. Johnny Manziel? Yeah, I liked Johnny before the draft, but on ESPN, on my old show, I went on the record. They didn't like it. Powers that be did not like it at ESPN. I went on the record. I said, if Johnny Manziel has any alcohol or drug problem once he gets to Cleveland as the Browns' first round pick, as you recall, middle first round, mid to little bit later, I said they took a shot. I love the kid's ability. He has rare quickness and elusivity and playmaking flair. Never seen anything quite like Johnny Manziel. But I said, if he's got off the field, if he's got alcohol, if he's got drugs, I'm out. I disqualified my opinion up front. Very clear about that. Made people at ESPN very uncomfortable. Well, you know what happened. Those things happened. Johnny Manziel played little bits of 2 years at Cleveland. He prioritized partying over playing football. I can't believe it's the biggest waste of talent I've ever seen. I know Johnny. I like Johnny. I pity Johnny. Played parts of 2 years. He started a grand total of 8 games. 8 games. He went 2-6 as a starter. He threw 7 touchdown passes versus 7 interceptions, and he was done. Defunct, over and out. And you're comparing that to Baker Mayfield? What am I missing here? Help me out. Baker Mayfield. What have we seen? He was drafted number 1 overall, as I said he should be, over Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen. Do you remember those days? Shannon fought me on Undisputed. I got Sam Darnold. Really? I don't. I got Baker Mayfield. Others on Fox Sports 1 had Josh Rosen as the number 1 overall pick. I said, that's just silly. That's just wrong. Can't play, couldn't play. Right. Baker Mayfield is drafted number 1 overall. We had Charlie Weiss, Tom Brady's first quarterback coach, as you might recall, in New England. We had him on the show just before the draft, after I was already on record, I'm taking Baker. Charlie Weiss said on live national TV, I want that guy, Baker. Charlie said, I can't coach, I can't teach what's inside that guy. It's that spit and vinegar. It's that chip on shoulder. It's that rare leadership gene that Baker had at Oklahoma. They followed him like the Pied Piper. They loved him. Just, it's rare leadership intangibles that he has. Can he be a little bit of a jerk? Yeah, he can, but it translates into his play. He was 2-time walk-on, Texas Tech and then at Oklahoma. Won the Heisman Trophy. Because, like Manziel, he's just a rare playmaker. Nice arm, above average accuracy. Body whip thrower. About 6'1"-ish. Not the tallest guy, not the fastest guy, but elusive. Can move. Very accurate on the run outside the pocket. I loved all that about Baker. And what happened? He gets drafted by a team that had gone 0-16. Hugh Jackson wouldn't even start him in the first game. I was outraged over that off Hard Knocks that year, which was the Cleveland Browns, when Hugh called him into the office and said, congratulations, you're a backup quarterback. Backup quarterback? What? I go on Undisputed next day. That's just wrong. Watch what happens. Tyrod Taylor got hurt, unfortunately for him, against the Jets. Remember that game? Baker came in and lit up the sky, lit up the night. He won that game. We can't give him that as a starter, but he started and won 6 other games that year. He won 6 games for a team that went 0-16. Let's give him 7 victories because he beat the Jets as a relief pitcher. He beat the Jets. It was the talk of the town the next day, not only in Cleveland, but in New York and LA. I hope you enjoyed that video. You ready for more? Make sure you click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from the Skip Bayless Show. And don't forget to check out the full episode of the show wherever you get your podcasts by clicking the link in the description.